All right, we are live. Welcome to Sunday Evening with Roxanne. If you're watching at a later date, I appreciate you tuning in. Uh, that's the way we like the recordings. We have a few people in the room coming in. Hello, hello. Say hi in the chat if you like. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. And then we'll get on moving. Hey, everyone. I don't know if it was live a minute ago or not. Now I see the clock. I said a few things, and I don't know if that went over the air. But anyways, welcome everyone. Thanks all for tuning in to Evening with Roxanne on Sunday, or Sunday Evening with Roxanne. And give us a thumbs up and wave or a shout out in the chat if you like. And we will get going. So, you know, I love this Ascension. It hurts a lot. It hurts. Welcome, Anne. Welcome, Gap. Welcome, Katie. Hola from Uruguay. Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks all for showing up with us. So I want to tell you, it hurts, this journey. It's a very painful experience to be human. I think that's why it's a master class again. Mastering yourself, mastering the belief systems you were taught, creating a personality. Hey, Dom, welcome, buddy. Creating a personality that you think is real. And it all lies on the precedence of information that you received as a human. So do you know the insatiable amount of trust it takes to trust this internal thing? I mean, we have faith. We have faith in an angry God, and the angry God was taught to humanity through violence. And it was the several gods, very violent. One God, the God of Abraham, very violent. Christianity, immensely violent. Slaughtered, you're bad, kill the heathens, blah, blah, blah. And we still do it today. And we hide, the humanity hides behind the skirt of the church, and they have faith. And that's a reason, isn't it? That's a reason, because it's explained and it feels good. So I want to invite you to call bullshit and start trusting something else. And I trust me. I only trust me. I can't trust another. I can't, because others are free will. I can trust myself. I can trust my own knowing. And then if I grow enough of that knowing I get, if I grow through it, past it, and mature from it, then I have to trust the next truth. That's why I always say there's no permanency. There's always evolution. But I experienced a serious amount of pain today. And it wasn't physical pain. It turned into physical pain because, you receive the emotions and it hurts. And it was a realization. See, ascension is enlightenment. And you're only going to realize your relationship to yourself as the truth. See, a friend of mine's writing me about karma. And the karma never, ever stops. But it's not karma the way that I prefer to look at it as karma. The humans look at karma as good and bad. Good karma, bad karma. And like it's destiny, or it's payback, or it's the idea of putting out and getting back. I put that to law of attraction. I don't call it karma. I call it authentic or inauthentic. And I found some inauthentic parts about me. And they're not bad parts and they're not good parts. I was just upset because I got a bad deal. I had a bad set of parents. They weren't abusive physically. They were abusive emotionally. But I got a bad set of parents. I didn't get parents that encouraged you. I didn't get that. And that's a child from the get-go. And there are millions of children around the world that are getting the same things. Billions of them, I'm sure. They're getting fucking, bad parents. But the bad parents were taught. And the generational cycle goes on. And The only way to change this goddamn species, this fucking cesspool of lack and this indiscriminate amount of gluttony and pride and this spite for each other because we offend each other through our presence. The only way we're going to fucking fix that is to enlighten yourself. Don't be a fool and think cause and effect, and don't be a fool. Hello, Ginger. Don't be a fool to yourself, okay? And think there's a reason. Some idiot wrote me. They're a god, but down here in the fractal, running around, this little fucking doll. Here they are. This little fucking blackful doll running around comes up with an idea, and it attempts to explain with reason something. Do you fucking see that when you explain for a reason, it solicits something? What does it solicit? Hello, Brendan. Hello, Amy. Finally the weekend off. Catch you live. Been too long. Welcome, Amy. Look at that. Let's look at that. Invest in this moment. Stay with me. You have a reason. You have a cause. A cause solicits and gives an emotional interpretation of reality. I guarantee you, if it's emotion, it's either going to be somewhere in the positive or somewhere in the negative frequencies of emotional scale that you harbor as your truth. Your suffering is no others. Your joy is no others. It's unique to you. And that interpretation of cause solicits and begs reason. And here comes humans. And we have, why is this person transgender? Oh, because they have a mental illness. Why don't they think the way most people? Well, because they have a mental illness. I'm going to get a book out and I'm going to write about it with reason and consequential subjective facts. Back it up with subjective, you motherfucker. Fuck. It's 7 o'clock at night. Hey! Hey! I'm still here. Motherfucker. Sorry about that, guys. We have ass fuck outside with that polluting machine because they want to blow away leaves in the backyard. Anyways, it's not a big backyard, so I'm assuming it's going to go away. So we have this subjective cause and effect. And we take that subjective cause and effect. I got to keep talking because you guys are going to get bored. I know. Give me a second. Just hit the thumbs up. It's a small backyard. Oh my God. See, this is a dilemma of the God. I have a part of me that doesn't want to cause waves, But I have a part of me that says, what the fuck are you doing? I can yell at you, but if I yell at him, I cause an idea. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the cause that my mind wants to understand, but my heart says, shut this idiot up. See, that's what we have to look at. That's a telltale understanding of what's happening. We have to have explanations on why we feel this way. Humanity is stuck on reasons. That idiot that wrote me an email said, here, look at this. This will explain everything. I don't need to be explained. What are you guys going to figure out? Humans, not all of you, the ones that are doing the work can maybe understand that the reason for humanity is none. The reason for anything is none. Everything is unreasonable. Every single thing is unreasonable because it's life itself, unconditional, happening, no other reason. It's life that we get to have life. Non-existence doesn't know it's there. It's not there. It's non-existence. Existence knows. I know I'm here. My awareness tells me that. My awareness tells me my existence. I don't know if it's that loud. Is it that loud, guys? Is it like annoying as shit as it is for me? Someone say if it's that loud. Can you guys hear it? Yes, it's loud. God damn it. All right, good. He's done. Thanks for putting up with me, guys, on that one. Okay, so anyways. So I looked at the pain I received today. I was watching Armageddon. You guys seen it. Bruce Willis, great movie. You know, and it's a couple of movies I watch over and over again, like Crocodile Dundee 1 and 2. Armageddon I watch over. Aliens, AVP, Alien versus Predator, Apollo 13, just classics, you know. Just fucking classics. And there's a whole list of them. So I love these movies and I'm watching them. I was feeling Armageddon today, right? So, good. Thank you, Ray. So there was this one scene in it that triggered this father-son relationship deep inside of me. And it pulled out this enormous anger and hatred that I got the bad end of the deal. I didn't get parents that loved me. They didn't fucking love me. I was an inconvenience, and I know that. Okay? They would have loved me if I would have been what they expected. That was my brother. My brother is exactly what they were. Smart, athletic, got the right family, got kids, got the whole fucking thing, makes money. He's the perfect kid. But of course, my mom, being the cunt that she is, doesn't like his wife because she's got to have controversy on my life. And in her life, she's got to have always something wrong. So I was wrong. And if there's not enough food, energy being wrong with life, nothing to bitch about, she can't get that idea, that energy of my life is shitty because she grew up shitty. And I had to break the cycle. I saw it in me. I saw it in everyone else. And I got smart enough to see it. So I had to break the cycle. It's going to hurt. You guys want to do this work? I'm letting you know it's going to hurt. I know there's a couple of you in the chat that work with me, and you know it hurts. But it's not for a reason. And you have to surrender and surrender and surrender and surrender more and more and more into that absolute allowance and let it become the purity of experience. Just the fucking purity of experience. Nothing else. The absolute purity. And I cried at the end of this movie because there was that scene that triggered it. And I'm sitting there bawling my eyes out, crying because I'm mad. I'm mad because I didn't get it. So it's not about what my dad did or didn't do. It's not what they did. And that's my reason. That's my mind. That's this thing that's giving me the emotions because it's translating reality as a truth. Okay? This card, this Jack of Clubs, is a truth. It's here. It exists. It's a truth. It's the same thing as a belief. The belief is in here. It's interpretation. It's a truth. That truth creates your world. It gives you the emotional equum, and you get to feel it. No one else gets to feel it. And when we're in pain, people go, they understand. No, they don't. They have the same emotions. No, they don't. They have similar emotions, of course, but it's not your value. They can be empathetic. They can be sympathetic. They can say what you understand. No, they don't. No, they don't. Because they're going to continue to classify you with the norm. What is the norm? The norm, the norm, the norm. Anything out of bounds becomes an issue, becomes a problem. So if you're doing the work, then you understand where I'm coming from. But you'll never know what I feel, and I'll never know what you feel. So if that's the case, if truly that's the case, then you can probably understand that it's always you giving you your experience, and you can't change that unless you change that. The reasons don't change that. The cause has an explanation. The reason gives you a new emotional equation. And then if it gets to the point where it's not painful, then it's justified. And you go, oh, that reason's good. Now I understand, because now my pain is gone. You may not like it, but my pain is gone. So I fixed it with reason, which is another relationship to reality of lack. What a maddening cycle. And, I was thinking about it. I was like, God damn, I've been at this solid, for 13 years. I'll take 11 years. I'll take the first 4 years, working and channeling to get even fathomably aware of everything I am as an ego, belief systems, relationships. And it took me that much to get through it. Now here I am, and I've been having the most stellar fucking life. And then I got cut again. And goddamn was I mad. I do all this goddamn work, and I'm thinking I'm ascended past something, and I just found a fucking cavern inside of me full of emptiness, full of lack, full of rage, full of hate. A very valuable part of me. And then I have to continue the work. And you almost want to just give up on it and say, fuck it. But you can't, because you know too much. And when you give up on it and say, oh, I'm giving up on it, that's even better, because then you're not trying. And I'm telling you, if you don't try to do anything, my direct experience with effortless has been quite productive, quite beautiful, quite easy. I mean, life is simple now. I don't have to handle life. I don't have to manage life. I only have to transcend the realization of the bullshit that I was, because I decided to show up as a human. I don't know how long the pain, I don't know how much longer the pain's going to be there. And it was really, I don't want to do it. I don't want to feel it anymore. Because that one really hurt. I mean, it really cut. That it was still there, and I had that much lack inside of me. I wrote the book on transcendence. I wrote the process. It's mine. I know it. It's really good. I figured it out. I used all the resources of creation that attracted into my world, and I made it. And I made it because I'm God, and I did it for all my other gods that I created. Just like you do it, everything for yourself, God, and you do it for all the other gods that you created, me being one of them. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird that each and every one of us gets to claim that we are God, because we are? And every single entity in your universe is there serving your truth. But the stunning realization is that your truth is birthed from a cesspool of separation, and it is pure lack. It's pure lack. It's the inauthentic self. But reason keeps us steady. We talk ourselves into things every fucking day. You know, I had horrible relationships with money, you know, because we were poor. We couldn't afford it. And we weren't really that poor. My dad just didn't save money very well. My mom just kept up that routine. So I taught that. So every time I get money in my house, I just see you later. I don't deserve money, so I get rid of it. I give it away. I spend it. I don't deserve it. But then I learned something about money is I don't need to save it. And I can spend it if I want because it's not about what I do that matters in the state of the future or the past. It's the relationship that I am with my natural self that creates the world that provides the abundance in all forms, including money, so I can provide for my reality each and every way that gives me my resonance. So the more I'm authentic, the more I'm me, which is another fucking illusion. Let me talk about that. The more I'm me, the more my reality speaks back to me. That's the karma my friend was talking about. It's not good or bad karma. I don't like the word karma. It's got diarrhea. It's got that fucking religion all around it. It's just horseshit. Because if there was actually karma isn't good and bad, then why are all these bad people getting a good deal? That mutes it there. So the authentic and inauthentic. But see, that persona, that fucking persona that we are. I got 2 pairs of glasses. Pardon me. That fucking persona, that personality is Roxanne. It started out as Roy, scared little fucking kid, trying to make his way, trying to fit in, trying to get people to love me because I didn't understand. All I fucking felt is when I got to this goddamn planet was an emptiness. You know, and I wasn't getting, I was getting rejected. I got rejected by my parents. I got rejected by my brother. I got rejected. And so I had all these reasons to be angry, all these reasons. And I was angry. Oh, yeah, fucking hell, I was angry. Yes, I was. So, anyways, I got to realize there's no way to discover the persona unless you become the moment, and the moment in full acceptance of your truth, whatever your truth is. So when I found the truth of my anger and rage about the bad deal that I got, that anger, I had to become the truth of that because that'll tell me who I am. Thank you, Amy. Yeah, please, guys, smash the like button. That's what they say. So that personality is an authentic self, right? I bought this for myself. I bought this for myself. Authentic, scared, not sure. Wow, who am I? Your whole mind is trying to find who you are. And look at the personalities that we create. And we claim them. We think it's not us. We're an unknown, unconditional God. A fucking God. A God that creates realities. This entire third density, you are. Every ounce of energy in this density, you are. And we think we're this personality. And we're A-type. We took a personality test. We're more mainly like this. You got to find it. You're not going to find it with reason. You're not going to find it with explanation. You're not going to find it with answers. You're going to find it with expressing the unknown part of yourself and allowing reality to reflect back that unknown part, and then having the fucking hairy ass balls to choose the unknown self so you may get to know yourself. You have to know the God. The only way to know it is to experience, not to think about it. Thinking is a reflection of the memory, a past vibration of the unknown, of the lacking self, of the inauthentic God, of the fucking personality. This Roy person that I was turning into Roxanne, and I'm still not that. I'm not Roxanne. I don't know what the fuck I am, but I know I'm eternal. I know that. I know I'm aware. I know I'm a creator. I don't have any doubts about that. But I swim in a stream of consciousness that is always rattling and banging and swooshing and just pushing me in all kinds of directions of emotional truths that lie within inside of me. I feel them because my truth interprets them. And I have to ascend that. I have to do it. I have to do it. I have to do it. No one can give me a drug. There's not a fucking mantra. There's nothing you can do to ascend yourself from the outside. We have to do it from the inside. We can't keep posturing ourselves, hoping that something is going to happen, hoping and needing and expecting that reality is just going to come and rescue you. And this is subjective, guys. These are my truths, my feelings. You might never feel that you need to be rescued, or there's going to be better, or you get a payback for living such a shitty life, because there is no one that's going to pay you back, because there's no one out there. There's no one in charge of reality. There's no good guy going, good job. It's you and your miserable fucking interpretation of reality. And I had such misery. My happiness was short-lived and undeserved. But I worked. But God, was I pissed, and I found another hole inside of me. The work. Continue to do the work, guys. The work is recognition. Okay. Where's that? The work is recognition of yourself. That takes humility, courage, and trust, not faith. Faith has doubt like a belief has doubt. Doubt is a relationship. You have a monkey in your head that's selling you stories, and you're buying into them and creating a world and experience in every now. If you take down the storyteller, you will see the clarity of your nature. An unconditional God that doesn't have fears, nor does it have hopes. It doesn't have regrets, nor does it have desires. It only has its power, its will, its knowing of itself in the now, always discovering its unknown self. How beautiful that is. Yeah. Anywho, sorry about that fucking noise pollution fucking thing. And that's okay. It's part of creation doing its thing. But you have preference. And you can't back down from preference for obligation. Because if you do, you'll take that energy up and you'll push it inside, and it'll start to rot. And you don't want rot inside of you. Because then it starts to break you up, slow you down, chew at you a little bit here and there. You slow down, you get tired, you get discouraged, depression sets in. Don't be afraid. I have my fears, but I'm not afraid of them. I just allow them, feel them, bathe in them, enjoy them, let them penetrate me, let them give me the emotional fear to where I'm trembling, hoping that nothing happens, leading me to more of my truths And it almost seems like an endless cycle of separation and this meager attempt of me trying to ascend myself seems ludicrous. But I trust. Listen, guys, I love you. I appreciate you all coming in. If you don't mind, hit the thumbs up. Sorry about this guy. And if you need to get a hold of me, Odyssey of Ascension. And if you care to donate, there's a donate link down there on my thing. Ginger, I love you too. We'll see you in class on Tuesday, darling. Dom, we'll see you all later. And of course, everyone else, Katie, Gop, Ginger, I said Ginger, Black Bulldozer, Brenda, Bailey, Amy, Kata. All right, guys. Thanks all for joining in Odyssey of Ascension on Sunday night. We'll see you all next week. Till the next now. I love you all. Good night, everyone.